Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Not a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first two seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him, and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Throwing on third down, Stroud. And this is another incompletion. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that brings up fourth and long. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the Texans' 25-yard line.
Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's 2nd and long. Nix from the gun. Brought in by his back. Dobbins. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nice run across the 15. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here, 3rd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge the defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. The turnover on downs only led to 3, obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he stopped quickly here, 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 3rd down.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's
into a crowd and a defender comes up with it. And the Broncos get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Sprout's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 34.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he gets a few on the punch forward. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. They run the counter with Dobbins. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Foley, Fatukasi there to make the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Give him time on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Broncos on top here at Mile High. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mounts are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
From the gun, Stroud. He's going to push one deep down the right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Alex Singleton.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's Nix. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will have the football shy of the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting. I say to you all the time, Kate, get a quarterback in the rhythm. Completions, completions, completions. Well, this is the opposite of rhythm. There is none because we have not had a completion yet.
Throw here, 3rd down. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Secures this at the 17. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Nix now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's loaded another one up. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the 3rd quarter right away. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And we'll see if they can be the first offense to get a drive going. It has been defense dominant thus far. A give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. This isn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Taken down by Fuller Run Show Fanikasi.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running it again with Dobbins. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
On second down, here's Dobbins. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Oh no, they get him yet again! Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Carry here for Dobbins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Nix looking to throw. Completed over the middle.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Running for it with Dobbins. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. He'll throw it. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 10, Texans nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. Yeah, and they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Out for big yards on the right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They've got a man in motion. First down throw by Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go.
Desperation time here on 4th. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos holding a 10-point lead. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Design bootleg here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit.
For the Broncos.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We'll bring things out to the 20-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And after they were stopped on 4th down, their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Try and get it to Nico Collins. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then...
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up Alex Singleton. And the Broncos take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Has room down the left sideline. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here.
Touchdown, Texans.
Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more.
The Texans.
Setting up to pass. Has it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2.
Texans 8.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And that 2-point lead, it's still right there on the scoreboard, Brock, after their defense got off the field clean.
And now, Kate, this offensive goal is to make sure that clock expires with that lead still in hand and them holding the ball. You absolutely do not want to give this ball back, knowing the other side still just needs a field goal.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Buying some time left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Texans going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down. They're in dime. Looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Complete to J.K. Dobbins. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. Monday Night Primetime is underway. For Darrell Patterson, now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. We'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
It's second and 8 at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be third and long. They'll throw, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's gonna have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Now Rodgers on third and goal. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Nix now on first and 10. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at second and pretty short. Dobbins trying the right side. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. One after tries, goodbye lots. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Patterson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming for Rodgers. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Throwing again, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about...
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked up, Alex Singleton. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And he's tackled for no gain.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves, and you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Going for it on 4th, Nix. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Throwing on first down, Nix escapes the pocket. And he's going to work it to the 20. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Nix now to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. Reaches the 40. At the 20. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Thrown at exactly where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Well, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the 2nd half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. This drive is quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Headed in reverse so far. Time shifting to drive. Here's 2nd and 14. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He put everything he had into this one. So he's knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He'll throw it. He's looking deep once again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Counterplay here, Warren. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos have the football and are going to set up shop at the 15.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Finds Troutman. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All set to go now from the 35. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
That man, it's Marvin Mims. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here's Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays on the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Now Nix. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Just watching from the booth, that looked like a last resort to go take that check down. He wanted to push the ball down the field, but there was nowhere to go. He looked shorter, and this defense was ready to make him pay.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Steelers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Warren here from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, well, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side, Kate. It's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this. You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Back to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Here he is to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Forced out to his right. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for two. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Broncos
They look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Patterson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers offense headed out. They have the ball back, but that lead now cut down to a single point, Brock. They want to run out that clock if they can, but above all else, they got to take care of that football.
This is situational football at its best. You work and prepare for these moments, and as an offense, you've got to love this situation. You don't want to play so conservative and have what you just said in the back of your mind, can't turn it over, can't make a mistake. No, you want to flip that switch and say the ball's in our hand to go finish it.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. For Daryl Patterson, now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year, taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
Austin makes the grab downfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Rodgers off the play action. Oh, he puts some heat on this deep ball, left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock, all thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
First and 10, on to Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Stroud from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions. And we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stroud off the play fake. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Play action here with Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 14
They'll
yards.
come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Austin's there to haul it in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
319.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. They toss to Warren, running right. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Has it down close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up and good from Boswell. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up, 1st and 10. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Oh, right.
3rd and long for him here. Quick slant here to Kirk. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go.
Stroud going to go for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Texans nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Barrios now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Texans going on offense now just before halftime. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. That is enough time to put something together. First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Texans.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a two-score. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the third quarter started.
Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Barrios now to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. First and 10 from the 32. Now it's Stroud. The right side hauled in by Collins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
First down throw by Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Stroud now on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They're going play action. This finds Austin complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans get it as he makes his third interception in this game. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
A give to Mixon up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Shotgun now, first round. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up third down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Stroud going to go on fourth down. No, they get him yet again! Cole Holcomb has it! And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
8 yards. It's second down.
Rodgers from the gun. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. Now a small gain up to about the 32. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
319.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. The Texans are in the nickel, third down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this. On fourth down, it's Rodgers. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First down, Stroud. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 118.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers get it as he makes his third interception in this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
319.
He'll start the drive with Warren. And he has it right near midfield here. Set about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll go again with Warren. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Steelers nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Second down now, they need 7. Warren once more. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's Warren on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. This is pulled to the left and no good. And that bad snap made it tough to get the hold down. And the lead stays frozen at 14. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And now they face 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Oh, okay.
Here's Stroud. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
Intercepted by the Steelers.
1st and 10 from the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Steelers, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. And not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Marvin Mims now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Those Denver Broncos have been looking for the next quarterback after Elway and Manning. And it was a dark period until Bo Nix stepped into the fold. He led all rookies in passing yards, touchdowns. He was 29, by the way. And he finished third for Rookie of the Year. The Broncos, they found their quarterback.
It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
He's got it on the bootleg. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Kid, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, they just remind that defense, you only got to cover us vertically, we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Here we go on 4th, Nix. He's got to his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one, but that DB could cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
The kick by Lutz is good. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
To the air, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. That one's intercepted. Drake Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. On the move past the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing on first down, Nix. They try to set up the screen, Dobbins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Nix. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's able to take this one down to 25.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Motioning left is their running back. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Dameon Pierce now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All right.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's a lot of trust you're putting in the guy who's known for shortening necks. These fullbacks are not relied to go get you distances like that, but he was up for the challenge.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
First down 10 at the 28-yard line.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So a 2-score game here. Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half.
Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Barrios now to return it. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. And they haven't been able to find their way on the scoreboard just yet as the deficit has reached 9 points. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They go play action with Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Cut out left. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
It's a gain of
wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
This is Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, and the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that in the first down play.
On play action, here's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness contested.
No, they get him yet again. Jonte Barron has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos take a 16-point lead.
16. Texans nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Barrios now to return it. And And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys and everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional, because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done is...
Big gain downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Nico Collins with the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
And now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can he not just get a stop? Can he get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. That play straight ahead. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Troutman with the grab. Short pickup to their own 31. That stop coming from Henry To'o. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. Looking to throw. And they get it done. Stop for a loss on 3rd down. That should get them the football back.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Motioning one of the tight ends. He'll throw it. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field at the very next series.
They'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Stroud now bringing his guys out for this 2-point attempt.
On the quick, right?
All or nothing, they'll run it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
The Broncos offense all set to go. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Nix with it on first. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's going to be first down Denver. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Broncos pushing to get within range for a game winner. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Now to throw. Got a man, Vele has it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. This 42 yards from the right half. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Marvin Mims now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack. Shotgun snap to Nix. His first throw is an interception. Kicked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Nix's pass.
1st and 10 from the 43.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
There defensively.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corralling behind the line there. You evade them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll run the counter with Dobbins. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. And motion him out of the backfield left. Here we go on 4th. Nix. He's got to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
From the red zone on 1st. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Nix's pass complete to J.K. Dobbins. A 4-yard gain.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Roll the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. 3rd and goal, here's Nix. Dump off caught by his back. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. 4th down, pass coming. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Juan Thornhill takes it away. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And then as it goes, it's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. A way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Warren can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. They've been kept out so far, need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. Looking for it with Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. 4th down now, Rodgers. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming here from the 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Look at that power. Deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
44 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Once more, it's Nix. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get their first points of this game just before halftime. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Dante Kent with the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. Oh, they put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Rodgers from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we...
Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers off the play action. It's caught. It's Calvin Austin. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
15 yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, Rodgers. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The Steelers set to punt it. And this somehow is only going to be... And here we go. It's another fake. And he's caught before he can challenge for the first, so the fake doesn't work, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Clearly, the defense knew this was an option, and they reacted so quickly and adjusted even better to defend that fake. That's going to warm a special teams coach's heart, seeing his guys ready to blow up the surprise play.
He finds his target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. Brandon Jones. Space on the right. He's got room. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Patterson now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. After seeing another interception taken back for a score, you've got to be at least a little worried, Brock, about some of the throws that are being made here. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Warren quick on the draw. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Rodgers to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jonte Barron has it. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Patterson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. Connects on the crosser. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Look at that power. Deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, Rodgers. This underneath to Warren. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Going again here, it's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
He's back to throw. Brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Steelers 14. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kent on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. That's Metcalf running the slant. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down. Here's Rodgers. Get some space around midfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. At the 49-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Setting up to pass. Call to go for it, not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos lead by 15 now. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Kent on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. That's low and bounces short of his man. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Rodgers from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down and 10.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. And like we've seen from them before, Brock, we've got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more of a kitty cat effort there.
And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. Setting up for the kneel down on third. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today. And boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out. They backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate. So much work, even beyond what people...
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
319!
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he drives it up to the 24. Play made by E.J. Speed.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds Wood. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To the air on first down. Rodgers. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Stroud in the air to start us off. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Man in motion, out of the slot. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Holcomb there on the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
All right.
Shotgun now, first round. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
A 39-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush with the defense. Help with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off play action, here's Rodgers. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On fourth down, it's Rodgers. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
319.
Still sticking with the passing game. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Oh, he puts him. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Caught by one out of the backfield. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Stopped there by the fourth-year ball hog coming off his first All-Pro nomination, Derek Stingley Jr. Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get it back after making their third first-half interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
So first and 10 now from the 30. On the ground again with Mixon. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by the four-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, Stroud. This is a heater going deep. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action here with Rodgers. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. We'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators you can run the ball because these secondaries are locked in.
Now it's Stroud. That's going to be an Kirk, the intended receiver. And that means third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 7.
Here we go. Wait.
To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at a fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud now on fourth down. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers come up with a turnover and hold strong on fourth down. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Rodgers off the play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard
Looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And they pick him off again. And the Texans are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So a field goal game at the... Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. Texans to the line. First and 10.
All right.
Nixon on the toss. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Has a man, Dalton Schultz.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Third down, 1 yard to go. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
18. What's that?
Going to the ground again on first. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Trying to push one through there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Stroud now on 3rd. And they pick him off again. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
The Steelers take over first
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Free inside the 30. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personally. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Third and just 2 to go. Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Henry To'o comes up with it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Tony.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Stroud from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
And now have a short field to take advantage of. This doesn't make it very far and bounces harmlessly out of bounds at the 40. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Puts this underneath to Warren. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Warren once more. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers jump in front late. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Texans 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Berrios now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Setting up to pass. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be a rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
At the 37-yard line.
On second down, Warren. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
It's Warren on 3rd down. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there, and looks like they're going for it.
58.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board.